Hello and welcome to Bespoke Unit. My name is Paul Anthony, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the La Aurora 115th anniversary cigar in a Parejo Robusto size. The box comes with 20 cigars in it, and they've since La Aurora sent them to me about a month ago. They've been sitting in the humidor behind me, being nicely acclimated with 69% Boveda RH packs, and I've also used the CigarMedics HumidiMeter to test two of the cigars here at the top of the box, and they're reading 68 and 69% respectively. So I think they're going to be in optimal position to do this cigar review. So without further ado, let's get smoking a couple, and I'll see you in a minute. So as always, I'll be using the BespokeUnit Cigar Formula, which is a quantifiable and transparent matrice to assess how you like a cigar in particular. So here we have the La Aurora 115th anniversary. This is actually an ongoing production stick because when it initially came out, there was a limited edition run to celebrate the 115th anniversary of the first and oldest cigar factory in the Dominican Republic. However, getting back to the blend itself, we've got a four-country blend here with the wrapper being an Ecuadorian Sumatra, the binder being from Brazil, and the filler tobacco being from the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, as well as Brazil. If we look at pre-light considerations here, there is a slight firmness to this cigar. We're going to see what the draw's like. Draw's ideal for me, a little bit of resistance, but not too much. If we look at the veining, there is some slight veining, but this one seems to be particularly good. I smoked about 10 cigars for this review. I'd say 2 have been a little bit on the veiny coarse side. A couple have had some flaky burn issues and some touch-up issues. So construction is something that we definitely want to look for within this cigar. If we go to the dry draw aromas, I'd say we're getting a little bit of hay, maybe a little bit of woody notes on there. Then we get the foot. There's definitely a distinct sweetness there, which is quite pleasant. Some cedar as well as maybe some oiled leather. So with all of that being said, let's jump ahead and smoke this thing and see how it goes. So as I'm just starting into the first third of the cigar here, I wanted to touch on combustion and what I found over roughly the 10 cigars I've smoked for this one. The draw of most of the cigars has been pretty ideal. There's a little bit of resistance, but it's not too open. The one thing I would say that goes against this cigar has been maybe some construction issues. There's been some hot smoke, especially in the second third that I've experienced. I've also had some uneven burn angles, and the ash has been quite flaky, especially in 2 or 3 out of the 10 cigars itself. However, I've had 5 that are probably perfect as well. So just something to watch out for there with respect to combustion of the cigar. Okay, so now I'm a decent way into the first third of the cigar here. Just want to touch on some of the tasting notes. I'm getting a nice woodiness from it, some cinnamon, some slight spice, and also on the retrohale, it's kind of some like creamy, woody earthiness as well. The one thing I don't particularly like about the first third is I feel it takes a little bit of time to get warmed up and smoke output's a little low. And as we'll discuss in the second third and the final third, smoke input increases and decreases again. So there is an interesting life cycle with respect to smoke output. Maybe not so much on the flavor profile, but we'll jump into that a little bit later. I just wanted to touch quickly on the box and presentation of the cigar. Here at Bespoke Unit, we do feel that's a valuable part of the overall smoking experience. With respect to the band here, the La Aurora 1903 to 2018 with the 115, very nicely done in black and gold accents, as well as very nice embossing around the label as well. Also mentioning a commemorative collection, masterfully hand-rolled or handcrafted, I believe. With the box, it still follows the same colorway with a nice matte black finish with gold accents, and inside some more information about the cigar, as well as a nice outline sketch drawing of the La Aurora factory with a, I presume to be early 20th century car as well. But overall, presentation is very nice. It kind of notches it up a little bit, even though the cigar is just under $10 for this Robusto format. I think it makes it quite an elevated and quite a sophisticated cigar that you wouldn't mind taking to an event, such as a black tie event, a wedding, etc. So as I've smoked about 10 of these so far, we're just going to jump straight into the tasting notes for the second third. So I'm still getting that nice woody note, a nice kind of caramel creaminess, and a hint of sweet peppery spice as well. On the retrohale, I'm getting some woodiness, as well as a very slight touch of citrus and pepper as well. During the second third, on most of the cigars I smoked, the output of smoke has dramatically increased, increasing the body and mouthfeel of the cigar, which was welcomed from some of the low smoke output from the first third. And then going into the final third of the cigar, I'm getting some cedar, maybe some earthiness, as well as wooded oak, kind of sweet spice. And on the retrohale, still getting that kind of citrusy and wood as well. With regard to the finish of the cigar, once you're done, I've got a very nice, long, lingering finish. It's definitely got an evolution. I'm not sure if there's much of an evolution with respect to flavor profile, but definitely with regards to smoke output. Overall, I think the cigar's got an extremely robust flavor profile, great woodiness, earthiness, touch of citrus, not overpowering, and it's not sweet. So then I think with regards to pairings, I think it'd be quite nice to pair with say a sweeter rum, such as a Diplomatico or Florida Caña 18. I think would pair very nicely with this. Overall, I think the blend is definitely medium to full. The body is medium to medium full, especially in the second third as well. So with all that being said, would I recommend this cigar for the price point? I would most definitely recommend this cigar. For under $10 for a premium presentation smoke and a premium presentation experience, as long as you're aware that there may be some issues with respect to burn and smoke output, I think you can't go wrong at this particular price point. On the BespokeUnit Cigar Formula, I rated it 81, and you can see a blank copy and link below to how we actually rate these cigars, so you can try these yourself and also offer a rating. So I hope you liked that review of the La Aurora 115th anniversary cigar. If you like the video, please do so. Also, if you have any comments or questions, please add them in the section below, as well as checking out our other resources on BespokeUnit.com. Also, feel free to check back because we release much more men's lifestyle content, such as watches, shoes, alcoholic spirits, men's fragrance, and much more. With all of that being said, my name is Paul Anthony, and I'll see you in the next one.